Hi guys, welcome back to the second half of my tutorial on how to write a piano song. In the last video, I showed you how to write in a major key, so for this video, I will show you how to compose in a minor key. It isn't that much different, so it should be pretty easy if you've already watched my first video. So let's get started. In the last video, we wrote a song in the key of C major because it's the easiest key to play in since it uses only the white notes and none of the black. The easiest minor key to play in is A minor because it also uses only the white notes. The A minor scale starts on an A and includes all the white notes up to the next A. What's great about A minor is you can literally make any melody you like by simply playing any white note in any order you want. If you don't already have a melody in mind, just experiment by first playing an A minor scale and then move around randomly on the white notes and see what you can come up with. Remember that melodies don't typically jump around too much, they tend to move up or down stepwise with a few skips here and there. They also tend to repeat with some small variations. So let's play a melody with our right hand and then harmonize with chords in the left hand. Now that you have a basic melody, let's add some chords to it. Since we are playing in the key of A minor, we can play any chord that is also made up of all white notes. Let's start with A, and all we have to do to build our chord is use our left-hand pinky to play the first note, which we call the root note, and then skip a white note and play the next note with our middle finger, skip another white note and play the next one with our thumb. This is an A minor chord. In the key of A minor, the A minor chord is what we call the 1 chord because it starts on the first note of the A minor scale. If we move up a step to B and build a chord with B as the root note, we get a B chord, which we call the 2 chord, since it's built on the second note up from A. Continuing this pattern, we move to the 3 chord, which starts on C, up to the next note D, which is the 4 chord, E, which is the 5 chord, F, which is the 6 chord, and G, which is the 7th chord. Once again, when we write these chords down, we use Roman numerals instead of numbers to describe them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We use Roman numerals when writing chords so we don't get them confused with other numbers like fingering and such we'll use later on. Now when you create a harmony in the left hand, you can just use any of these chords again in any order you like to accompany your melody. Typically a song is made up of anywhere from 3 to 5 different chords, so let's just pick 4 to start and see how they sound. Now a tip in choosing what chords will sound good with our melody is just use any chord that shares the same note your right hand is playing. So for example, our melody starts with an E note in the right hand, so I can either play an E chord in the left hand since they both have E in it, or I can play a C chord since they both share E also, or I can play an A chord since they also have E. Since our song is in the key of A minor, I'll pick the A minor chord to start and help establish our key to begin with. Play it up a little bit higher so it's closer to my right hand. Now when the melody moves down to D, I'll just move the left hand chord down to G, which is the 7th chord. And when the melody jumps up to G, I'll try a few chords and see which one I like best. So again, I could either do a C chord, or an E chord, or a G chord. I kind of like the C chord the best, so I'll go with that one. Now moving on with the melody, I'll end with a D chord in the left hand to complete the pattern. So the left hand chord pattern for the verse will be A, down to G, 7, 3 on C, and 4 on D. Let's do that pattern again with the melody. slight variation. Alright, let's work with that and continue on by adding a chorus section. A simple thing to do to create a chorus section is just change the melody a bit and switch up the chords. Let's try adding the 5 chord and the 6 chord, which we haven't yet used. So they are the E chord, 5, and the F chord, 6. Let's start back on A, then go to 5 starting on E, then 6 on F, and end the 3 chord on C. So again, 1 on A, E, F, C. Now let's just add a melody over that. And repeat, changing up the melody a little bit. Putting the verse and chorus together, it sounds like this. You may have noticed I've repeated the chord pattern 4 times each in both the verse and the chorus sections, with slight variations of the melody each time. This is a very common structure for a song. And that's about it. We have created a basic outline for a song with a verse and a chorus. To complete the song, you just have to repeat the verse and chorus again with some variations to make it interesting. You can practice using these same chords in the left hand and create your own melody over it with your right hand, or switch up the order of the chords in any way you want to make an entirely different accompaniment. Remember, this is your song, so you can literally do no wrong. Just play around and have fun creating melodies over chords and see how many combinations you can come up with. Here are some other chord combinations in a minor key you can practice with as well.